Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here today. My name is Denise. I'm also known as Hey Wig Sister on Instagram and Facebook. I'm here today to do a quick Tip Tuesday and answer a question that I've been getting a lot lately. The question is, how do you hide your bio hair when it's too short to put up in a ponytail or to pull up, but it's too long and it sticks out of the wig in the back? I am dealing with that right now. So if you want to see what I do to make that work, then stick around and I will show you. Okay, so first of all, I am wearing Belle Tress Columbia in the color Mocha with Cream. And you may be thinking, well, that's not a very long wig for an updo, but you can really do a lot of updos with some short wigs. So I'm going to demonstrate with this wig. And the first thing I want to talk about is what my challenges are. So I'm just going to simulate pulling this wig back, and I'm going to show you that my bio hair sticks out right on the sides here. So if I'm pulling up a wig and this bio hair is sticking out and I can't reliably get it to stay up in the wig. When I'm wearing a longer wig, that's just fine. That's no problem at all. But if I'm wearing a shorter wig or I'm trying to do an updo, that's a real hassle. So let me show you something that I have been doing that's been working very, very well. So the first thing, we're going to use a wig grip. This is my favorite wig grip. It's called the Hair Grip. I've tried a lot of wig grips. This is my favorite. I think it works the best. And this one happens to be the one with the lace for the part line. They make just one that with no lace as well. And I just think they work awesome. I have a review on YouTube. You can go check that out. And the code Denise20, if you want to buy one from thehairgrip.com, will save you 20%. So let's put this on. First of all, let me pull this down here so you can kind of see what we're dealing with. So I've got all of this hair here. And then, like I said, all of this hair back here. And that's just a pain. It just wants to get in the way. I could try slicking it back with product. You know, if I put a lot of gel on, some hairspray on, and really kind of glued it down, that would be one solution. The problem is I'd have to wash my hair every time I took my wig off. And I don't really want to do that. So that's not going to work for me. So let's use a wig grip. So first of all, I'm going to stick it wherever it goes on the top. So I'm going to, first of all, trap some of the hair on the sides in this wig grip so that those are secure as well. And then I can pull out little bits if I need them. And now for the back, I'm actually going to scoop my hair underneath and I'm going to trap it with the wig grip. Just like that. Make sure it's up far enough so that it's not going to be able to be seen. And there we go. I've got all of that hair trapped and all of that hair trapped. Now I do have this long, kind of low hairline on this side and this little bit of fuzzy that sticks out. If I'm wearing a rooted wig, that's fine. It probably will just blend with the wig. If not, just buzzing that little tiny bit off is no problem. And actually it's probably short like this because I've already buzzed it off once. Because it was a pain with a really short wig that I was wearing. So you may choose to buzz some of your hair off. That's a viable option. I just don't want to do that right now. I'm growing my hair out and just trying to do an experiment with it. I've got some hair poking through, so I'm going to push it back through while I'm talking to you guys. And so I don't want to buzz it off. But that would be the easiest solution, is just buzzing all of my hair off. It sure did make putting wigs in updos so easy. Just trying to get that hair out of the weft right now, and then we can get going with this. Okay, so let's put the wig on. For those of you who always wear wig grips with your wigs, this is not going to be any revelation or any big thing. But for me, I don't wear wig grips with my wigs very often. I don't like the extra bulk. I don't like how tight it makes some of the wigs that I wear. I prefer to just adhere my wigs in the front for security. So that when my hair was buzzed, that's what I would do most of the time. I would adhere it and then I would go ahead and put it in the updo because then my wig was secure. But I don't have that option right now because of my hair. So now let's just pull this back into the updo. I don't know why when I start doing this on camera, I get so awkward with it. but I do. So the first step is to just get your hair back there. And then you can start working with blending the sides, pulling a little bit of hair down to blend with the wig. This is much, much easier to do when your wig is secure. Because as you're doing this, when it's not secure in some way, it wants to pull off of your head. And the Wig Grip does a really good job. So the first thing before I go to secure it, I'm pulling this down because then it's going to pull a little bit of that hair out of my grasp. And help get that back down. Now, you could put it in a ponytail, or what I'm going to do is I'm just going to twist it. And I'm just going to put a claw clip in. So then once that's done, now I just want to make sure I'm pulling the sides down, pulling some of that hair down with it, pulling some of the hair down over here. I can feel that I might not have gotten this side in very well, but that's okay. So I'm just pulling hair down so that you can't see the cap. Now, what I've shown you guys in previous videos is how to cut little baby hairs into your wig to make it look more realistic. So, and I already did that a little bit over here. See if I can see those little baby hairs right there. I had already worn this in an updo and I'd already sort of cut them. So sometimes you just have to coax. If you've cut baby hairs in, you just have to coax them out. Other times you want to maybe cut some more in. So what you could do, let me grab this is a lot easier to do with a rat tail comb, because then you can just take this and you can just start playing with some of the hair to get it pulled out just a little bit. So it looks more natural, just like that. And so if I had pulled out some longer pieces, what I could do, I don't want to cut too much of this because it is a wig that I like. It's not just a practice wig. All right, so I pulled out just a little bit right here. So then I would just take my razor and I would just trim off. I think this blade's getting dull. And then that way, I have a little bit of baby hairs to blend and to hide the cap, my hair, whatever it might be. Oh, something's weird over there. It's hard for me to see in my little phone, so I'm not probably doing as good of a job as I would if I weren't on camera in front of all of you trying to talk and teach at the same time. But that's basically it. This really wasn't an updo tutorial. I've done those before, but it was mainly to say if you struggle with your bio hair sticking out in the back because of the length of your hair, a wig grip could be a great solution. Pulling that up and out of the way. And if you've got little hair like this that doesn't blend, just buzz that off. It's really not that big of a deal. Just buzz off these little pieces. If you're not ready to buzz all of your hair, that will clean up your neck a little bit, get rid of some of those annoying hairs that you can't get into the wig grip, and then you're good to go. I hope this helped. If you've been struggling with this, let me know if you have any questions. I'll talk to you guys soon.